Hello, and welcome to X Versus. So, Mr. Beast had an interview with Oompaville and gave his response to some of the allegations that were pushed by people like Dogpack404. Well, in that video, Oompa linked a document which included some evidence that would disprove some of Dogpack's claims. So this will be a reading of said document. Let's get started.
Proof document. Some form of statement, documentation, or acknowledgement from Quinn Emanuel about going through the communications of employees, including Jimmy's, to show that this did happen. Everything in this statement was written by Quinn Emanuel and covers what you asked for. November 1st, 2024, via email Board of Directors. Mr. Beast LLC Re-Internal Investigation. Key findings and conclusions. Dear Board of Directors, as you know, in July 2024, Mr. Beast LLC, the company, engaged Quinn Emanuel Urquhart and Sullivan LLP to conduct an internal investigation into specific allegations made publicly, incidents reported internally, and issues raised by employees in interviews, including with respect to current and/or former company personnel and the company's workplace environment and culture. At your direction, Quinn Emanuel immediately launched a comprehensive investigation, which has now concluded. The following sets forth certain key findings and conclusions from the investigation without waiving any applicable privileges, including but not limited to the attorney-client privilege and work product protection. As an initial matter to protect the investigation's integrity, on July 31st, 2024, Quinn Emanuel requested that a former employee, Dawson French, cease making public allegations against the company, as those were the topic of an ongoing investigation. We also requested that current employees refrain from public comments to ensure the investigation yielded accurate information and that witnesses were not tainted. The intent was to foster candid interviews and complete cooperation with the investigatory process. Quinn Emanuel conducted 39 interviews of current and former employees. Over 4.5 million documents collected from mobile phones, emails, telegrams, Discords, WhatsApps, and Slack were processed and reviewed. The collaboration and cooperation sought at the outset were achieved throughout this process. Quinn Emanuel thoroughly investigated all public allegations and any others that arose during the investigation. The investigation produced the following significant findings: allegations of sexual misconduct, e.g., pedophilia, grooming, child pornography, etc., between company employees and minors are without basis. The allegations were soundly rejected, including by alleged victims. Allegations of the company knowingly employing individuals with proclivities or histories towards illegal or questionable legal conduct are similarly without basis. Here, too, the allegations were uniformly rejected. Several isolated instances of workplace harassment and misconduct were identified during the investigation. The company was informed of such conduct and took swift and appropriate actions to address the incidents, including, where necessary, disciplining or letting go of implicated individuals. As you are well aware, the company has grown exceedingly quickly from a YouTube startup comprised of a group of talented young individuals to a much larger entity. It is not uncommon that policies and practices essential in a mature company would lag behind commercial success. This appears to have been the case here and has, in certain instances, allowed for inappropriate conduct. It is clear that the company is committed to remedying historical issues and creating a mature culture where problematic behaviors are not tolerated as it enters this new phase. The company has already implemented or is in the process of implementing changes to ensure a safe and professional corporate culture today and moving forward. These include sending a clear message regarding tone at the top, hiring a new Chief Executive Officer, Chief People Officer, and General Counsel, and soon to be hired a Chief Financial Officer. Implementing mandatory corporate training for all employees. Establishing an anonymous reporting mechanism/hotline for employees. Swiftly terminating individuals who violated company policy, regardless of their position or level within the company. Identifying additional employees for targeted training and executive coaching to address professionalism and compliance with company policy. This officially concludes our investigation. We remain available if you need any follow-ups or further questions. Very truly yours, Alex Spiro. Is there any documentation showing a standard operating procedure or HR materials regarding an anonymous tip line to show this is active. The image shows an HR reporting site for employees to remain anonymous. How many of your videos do you use CGI in? It's hard to say an exact percentage. For example, here's a claim that Dogpack made of an explosion, claiming it wasn't real. It was real. We just touched it up in post. Even you mention in our podcast that text in video is technically CGI. It's hard to give you a specific percentage, but as far as large video-altering examples, it's so incredibly minimal and expensive. We rarely use it. What is the link to the people that want a refund for the live stream? We created this custom portal where all you have to do is enter your order code for a refund. Are there records we can show of the incidents of harassment that were found to have transpired, rather than just a "yes, they happened"? Unfortunately, I can't, because it's confidential and protected by attorney-client privilege. Can he provide the audits of Beast Philanthropy? Here's a link to the transparency report on the Beast Philanthropy website. Coffee if you want to do a deep dive, I'd still love to have one. Do you have proof of the $1 million you had to give to Beast Philanthropy? An image of a wire transfer into Mr. Charity Inc. or Beast Philanthropy. You claim to use a union for Beast Games. What union did you use? We actually used 2 unions for Beast Games, NABET and DGC. Is there proof of people leaving immediately after arriving at challenges when learning they get paid regardless of participation? Yeah, this happens all the time. Here's my girlfriend Thea talking it on a podcast years ago. Jimmy states that if people would like a refund from the live stream where he was accused of running an illegal lottery, they can fill in a form provided, and that will be put somewhere like the description of our video. We need a form link for something like that if possible to provide. Could Jimmy show us any receipts he might have for the recent payment for the 1,000 eye surgeries? This is the person who made a video saying he wasn't paid for the eye surgeries he did, and after we paid him, he made an update video and states he was paid. Can Jimmy supply any recipients to show that the 100 wells were built? Or any other information that could help quantify how many wells he actually built in Africa? Wells of Life was one of the partners who helped us with the video. You can read more about it on their website. Can Jimmy provide any purchase receipts, pictures, or videos proving he worked with Peruvian cocoa farms before switching to Tony's? Here is a video of my old manager Reed on our old farms in Peru. Can Jimmy show any photos or videos of Jimmy working in Ghana on cocoa farms? Here are some tweets people made when they saw me in Ghana to prove I was there. Below are photos of me working on farms in Ghana. Do you have any examples of /r/YouTube drama censoring and deleting positive posts about Mr.Beast and negative posts about his detractors? Here are tweets from people who are not me making these claims. Here are some random examples my team found. I wouldn't focus on any particular ones, but more the volume. More images of r/YouTube drama mods deleting pro Mr.Beast and anti-Dogpack post.
Thanks for watching. If you wish to see the document for yourself, there is a link to it in the description below. And make sure to like and subscribe for X Versus. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.